So this is my go-to everyday makeup look. I find myself going for this look a lot for when I decide to dress up for school or go to work or any last-minute casual plans. It's easy, it's simple, but still fun. If you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. I had already moisturized my face and now I'm just going in with my NYX Pore Filler Primer. I'm just going to apply that in the T-zone, so around my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. Now I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation using my Morphe M439 brush to apply it in circular motions. I like using circular motions when applying foundation because it eliminates any streaking, giving you an airbrushed effect. After that, I'll be going in with some concealer. I'll be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the shade Fair. I'll be applying that on my forehead, my chin, under my eyes, and on the bridge of my nose. Once I'm done applying all the concealer, I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender, the damper the better honestly, and I'm going to use dabbing motions to blend it out so you don't see any harsh lines and you never want to swipe because that's just going to wipe away all your product. After I'm done doing that, I'm just going to quickly go in with the foundation brush that I used before without adding any new product to it, just to buff it out, make sure there's no harsh lines. So moving on to powders, I'll be using my NYX Highlighting and Contouring Palette. I'll be going in with that pinkish and yellowish shade, mixing them together, and highlighting everywhere that we put concealer pretty much. So under my eyes, forehead, chin, and the bridge of my nose. After that, I'm going to go in with a face powder that matches my skin tone and I'm going to apply that on my face, avoiding areas that we highlighted. But I will buff out my chin and my forehead a little bit because I don't like those areas being too bright. After that, I'm going to do a very light contour for this look. I'm going to go in with that brownish grayish shade and I'm going to apply that right under my cheekbones, kind of just deepen up where my face kind of already caves in on its own. I'm going to go do the sides of my forehead and then a little bit on the top and then my jawline. Moving on to eyeshadow, I'll be going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light eyeshadow palette. I'll be going in with a flat eyeshadow brush using those two light colors and applying that on the bottom part of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to take that sandy color all the way at the end and I'm just going to apply that in my crease using it as a transition color. Next, I'm going to use a tapered blending brush and I'm going to apply a slightly darker shade than that sand color that we just used and I'm going to apply that over it just to deepen it up a little bit. Next, I'm going to take an angled eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go in with the next darker shade of eyeshadow and I'm just going to focus that mostly on the outer corner of my eyes, but then also deepen up a little bit on the inside wherever I feel like it needs to be darkened. And then I'm just going to go in with that first blending brush that we used with nothing on it and just buff out everything that we just did and blend it all out. I apologize, it is a little out of focus. By a little, I mean a lot. It is my first time recording, so just give me some time. I'll get the hang of it. After that, I'm going to go in with a short flat brush and I'm going to be applying that darkest shade that we used under my lash line. This is my favorite step. I feel like it brings the entire look together. It opens up your eyes and just everything makes sense after this step. I'm just going to go in with a big fluffy powder brush just to wipe away any excess fallout from the eyeshadow and I'm going to go in with that light shade again and just reapply it in the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm going to buff that out and blend it into the rest of the look. I'm going to take that lightest shade and then I'm going to highlight under my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go in with the spoolie. I'm just going to brush my eyebrows down so I can see the shape and I'm going to go in with an eyebrow pencil and just draw them out. After that, I'm just going to brush them back up and I'm going to fill in where I feel like they need to be filled in a little more and even them out. After that, I'm going to go in with an angled brush using a powder that matches my eyebrow color, and I'm just going to fill them in with that. I like doing this because it does give you that dramatic eyebrow look without making them look drawn on like a pomade would, in my opinion. Now that the look is coming together, I like to apply a little bit of blush. I'll be using my BH Cosmetics blush palette and I'll be mixing those two shades. I'll be applying a little bit more blush later. I just like to put a little base on right now and then I deepen it as we go. And don't forget to bring it up to the size of your temples. It gives it a more natural look that way. And then I'm going to go in with my Carli Bybel palette and I'm going to be using those two center highlighter shades and I'll be applying that to my cheekbones and the tip of my nose. And then after that, I'm going to go in with that powder brush with nothing on it and just buff everything out and just bring it all together. And then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to apply a black eyeshadow on my waterline. I like doing this instead of using eyeliner because I feel like it lasts longer and it doesn't move around as much. Moving on to mascara, I'll be applying that to my top and bottom lashes. I ran out of the one that I usually use. I don't really like this one too much, but I guess it'll do for now. Moving on to lipstick, I'm going to go in with my Buxom lipstick in the shade Rosetto. Please ignore that bristle on my cheek. It is from my powder brush. I will soon swipe that away once I notice it. After I apply that, I'm going to go in with my NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade, I have no clue, I think it's Liply. The number is 02. And I'm just going to rub that in and mix it in with the Frizz color. So that is the end of our makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll have more to come. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and feel free to request anything. Thank you!